Welcome, madam. Let's go to number 2. Let's go to number 2. Number 2. Clear. Number 2. The question was like this: displaying the list of users logged in. Here I'm going to use the whole command. I'm going to use the whole command, hold and press enter. Then it's showing on me I'm the one who is logged in on the machine. Checking the space on the hard disk. Here you can use, go and check the space. You can use your settings. You can use your settings, but when you use the settings will only show you this will show you the whole storage. But when you come to we have got some commands which you can use to see the settings, to see the storage, the used and the available space. Use some commands. We have the df, that's disk free. Du, that's disk usage. Disk usage. I mean that like the used space here on the disk. That's du. Let me first clear this. On number 2, let's look at the space, checking the space on the hard disk. I've got two things, there are two commands. We have the df, that's the disk free, and du, that's the disk usage. Then let's start with df. That's the df. You see it's showing the size of all files on my hard disk. Each file is showing the size of each file. Then you can use, in order to make them to get the figure which can be read by Schumann, then you can use df command space -f. It's not showing anything. Maybe let's try this. df space f h. Here you can see it has brought them in GBs, what and what, megabytes. I think you can see file system size, usage, available, merge. This is the space on this is the whole size of my hard disk. This is the used one, this is the available one. Like I have 715 MB, 1.5 MB. Yeah. Let's go to commands. I've got the fmt command, that's the format command. This is the format command. It's used in formatting messages in the terminal to get in 2 lines. For example, example, we've got fmt time dot text. See, it has not showed that time dot txt for reading no such file director. I don't have when such a some text on my Ubuntu. If I had some, then I would be putting here the name of that file. Then it will directly open the format, directly open the file and get what and format them. But right now I don't have some documents, so let's get to cut time command. The text, so such showing that there is no such a what, because I don't have the madam, I'm sorry, my Linux has got some problems, but I can maybe explain the commands here. Okay, let's move on. My Ubuntu has crashed, so let me use this. Excuse me for that. The cut command in Linux. The cut command is useful for selecting a specific column on of a file. It is used to cut a specific sections by byte position or character and feed them to standard output. To cut them like when you cut something from one side, then you paste it to another side. Just the use of the cut command. Then we got the which command. The which command this prints the number of lines. For example, like if you have the whole story, then to just get the number of lines, lines, characters in that story, the whole story. This prints the number of lines. For example, which command, then that's got different sub commands. Which command minus L Michael.text. This will print the number of lines only in the file. In my name, the number of lines only in that file named Michael. Then I've got which command minus W.text. This prints the number of words only, like counting 1, 2, 3 up to the last word. then we count and get the number of words in it. Now I've got the unique command. Unique command, this is used to remove all repeated lines in a file. If you have typed the whole story, then there are some lines you have repeated many times, recurring, then you can use the unique command to remove them. The unique command will remove them directly. Now go with the head command. The head command, as the name implies, it means print the top number of the given input, e.g. Townsend head states or text. This prints only the first 10 lines. We have got the sprint command. This prints the text into columns. Well, we talked about the for cut, we talked about it. Tail shows the last sentences in a text. The TR command in Linux is a short form of translate. It's used to translate words. It's used to translate in words so it can be understood by the reader, like the codes, the programming codes. So it is translate them or execute them into the readable language understood by the reader. Sed command in Linux, this is the stream editor. It can perform lots of functions in Linux on files, like searching, finding and replacing, inserting other words and likes.